This is the most mature audiences only shit you've ever heard.
You could use it.
Period.
This smells like my vagina.
From Boston. Broadcasting all over the world.
I want to
Send the soy boys home. Cause we ain't gonna sugarcoat shit.
Drop down, let me give it to you.
This is Cronin Show. Now, here's Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin.
About Joe Cronin, I could care less. I'm not really a fan of Joe Cronin, but definitely not a fan.
He thinks he's Howard Stern, and he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone, and he's a very shock jock or whatever. But I have to explain, he looks like one of those guys from Long Island that wants to be a white rapper.
That guy is retarded, and yeah, I could care less about him, dude.
This is the Epic Voice Guy. You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
We got in the house tonight. Online persona, Twitch TV. Saw somebody got banned on Twitch TV the other day that I knew. Shot a gun and took out his $1,000 computer. Found that out courtesy of the one and only Soy Boy Troy. Shayna could be losing, really. Wow, you never know. Austin, what's up, bro? Austin was the first one in here. T-Rev, what's going on, T-Rev? How you doing, man? Shit, the phone's ringing already. Look at that.
Hello.
Hello, 817. You're early. What's up?
I actually finally reached you.
Hello, can you hear me? Yo, Arknolia, what's up, man?
Oh, I'm doing good. What are you doing?
Oh, man, I'm just live right now. You know that, right? You're watching, right?
Actually, I didn't get to notice. I'm going there now.
Well,
Sorry about that.
Perfect. Arknolia is the first call. It's perfect.
Wow. So what kind of live show are we doing?
I'm just hanging out. I'm just doing some wrestling news and gonna take calls and all that type of stuff. I just got a second free, so I was like, all right, I got about 40 minutes to go live here, and so I'm gonna do it and talk about some stuff. We got Vince McMahon changing all kinds of stuff.
Just sensed it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. I just went live, so the notification may not go out for another 5 minutes, and it may not even go out because I was live last night, and now YouTube basically will only send one notification out, like every 24 hours or whatever.
Well, I was just calling to see if we could do our thing, but
I know.
It's fine.
I keep missing you. I keep missing everything, to be honest. But I might be around actually in a little bit. A couple more hours, maybe, or an hour, maybe, after this, if you're around.
That's cool.
All right.
I can go ahead and we can do it then.
All right, let's do that.
And I'll try to find you. Huh?
Yeah. No, now I'll be here because I finished all the stuff I had to do earlier today, so now I'm just sitting here, except for running to get my kid from school. That's the only reason why I'll end this stream. But when I get back from that, we're game.
Sounds good to me.
Hell yeah,
I'll call
man.
you then.
Hell yeah. Arknolia. Been chasing me for 5 months. 3 months or 4 months. Thank you, Arknolia. Arknolia Strokelbean, the first call of the show. We have done 2 podcasts together talking about some cool stuff. And we will do a third podcast later on. Possibly with Jesse. I don't know yet. What's up, chat? What's up, Latoya? What's up, Elijah? Hurricane Moon? Marty? What's up, Joe? Derek? Just waiting for the YouTube deal to go out. You know, the alert to go out to everybody. But yeah, man, like Vince, apparently Vince saw the Baszler stuff, and he's just kind of like, don't get it. Okay, like that wasn't really main event stuff. It doesn't feel like main event. I mean, those are the vibes we're hearing from Vince. I mean, to be honest, Vince, nothing feels like main event, but nothing feels like anything, Vince, in case you haven't noticed. But okay. It's probably because Shayna Baszler hasn't been on the main TV yet. It's like, what these people come out, and it's almost like Vince thinks like, well, I don't understand the hype of NXT with this girl because she's not doing very well. This doesn't feel like main event. Well, you haven't built her to the new audience yet. Does WWE unaware? Like, is WWE unfucking aware that they have like 2-point-something million people watching their main show and only like maybe 800,000 people paying attention to NXT? They have about 800,000, maybe a million. Let's say they have a million. They have 1 million people that pay attention to NXT off and on at given times. Do they not know that? Because do they realize that their main shows have 1.5 million people paying attention to those? And so when you bring just people from NXT, it doesn't mean anyone's going to understand what the fuck is going on. They did the same thing to Matt Hardy. They were like, oh, why isn't Matt Hardy getting over? I don't understand why. I don't get it, and none of this makes sense. And yes, some of the crowd was doing the delete stuff, but everything else, nobody gets it. Well, because most of the audience isn't watching. They don't know what the fuck delete is. They just know Matt Hardy's a Hardy boy. They don't understand any of the other stuff. How does the WWE not understand that? How does Vince not get that? You can't just bring someone up from NXT and they're the same person. You can't just bring someone up and be like, this is their gimmick, look at this, and then that's it. Some people, there's a reason why they got there. Some people, there's a reason why they're liked. And if that isn't shown or portrayed at all to the crowd, you know, then it's not really gonna be understood. I don't get that because I feel like he knows that, but like it's like he doesn't. It's very weird. It's very bizarre. T-Rev, what's up, man? Let me hit the Patreon alert because I don't think YouTube is going to be alerting too many people. And I may be live on Monetize This may take place from here on the Joe Crone Show tonight. So if it does, then you know, we may may need to. You just got to remember that I'll be live tonight. You know what I mean? I will be live tonight at 11 to 11:15, 11:20, one of those times. I will by 11:30 I'll be on the air tonight. So you should be able to find me somewhere. So I'll be live. That's all you need to know tonight. Whether YouTube decides to alert you or it doesn't alert you, or you know, I don't know what they're going to do. Who knows now what the hell is going on with YouTube anymore? What's up, Jet? And then sometimes I think it's like it alerts people, but if they didn't get the other alert, then they alert other people. You know, I don't know. Yeah, that's funny. Even Arknolia didn't know I was live. But Hurricane Moon says, can't wait to see Broken Matt show up. I mean, hopefully we can see him soon. Yeah, Derek Welsh, what's up, Derek? Yeah, a lot of people haven't gotten it. A lot of people are starting to get it right now. Even my phone, I think, just went off with it. I think my phone just alerted me. I think. Yeah, no, I didn't even get it. I didn't even get an alert. Can't even get an alert. You can't even get an alert from fucking YouTube. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, man. I can't get a fucking alert, god damn it. Here's my alert.
This smells like my vagina.
That's my alert. That's my only alert right
You
now.
want to see my dick? I'll take my dick out right now.
Oh, no.
I'm Sean's View Entertainment. And you want to see my dick?
All right, I'll see it. Let me see it.
Do you want to see my dick? I will show you my penis. I'm Sean's View. You don't screw with me, or else I'll show you my pee-pee. Do you want to see my dick? Do you want to see my dick?
You want to see it?
Matt never had a shot. At the beginning of each of his broken videos, Vince would have Michael Cole say how dumb he thinks it was.
Right. That is true, man. That was like, you know what? We never really talked a lot about that. We did make mention of it because we said, why are they burying what they're about to see? Because, yeah, Cole would be like, oh, my God, you're right, Scavenger. We totally forgot to talk about this more than we did. Scavenger, thank you for the 13 Schlong's View donation. If you're not aware, Schlong's View once took his dick out on one of his videos. Not even a stream. He took his dick out on one of his videos, showed his dick to everybody to prove that he had a penis. And most of his audience is under 18. And we always talked about that. So that's where that donation comes from, in case you don't know. The funniest thing about that was his channel was fine. He never got in trouble. He did it for educational purposes, so it was okay, apparently. But just nowadays, you couldn't even pour milk on yourself and say it was your brother's jizz. It would come down. So that's a little bit bizarre. But anyway, no, that's one thing that we really didn't talk about a whole lot, was that Vince would, that Michael Cole would be like, what is this? Or like, what is that? Or whatever. And it was like Vince's way of sliding in there that yeah, this is going to be ridiculous, or this is stupid, or whatever, but we're doing it. It's like he agreed to do it, but yet he took shots at it. It was him taking shots at Matt, basically, like shitting on it. And it's like, yeah, of course it's going to fail. It's almost like Vince got sick of hearing it, so then he did it just to be like, see, you're a stupid idiot. It reminds me of William Shatner in Star Trek. I know this is weird to bring up Star Trek, but I always do. There's always a comparison. In one of the Star Trek movies, there wasn't supposed to be hate and anger and stuff like that in the future. But whenever somebody from outside Star Trek came in to do Star Trek, they'd always want conflict and want drama. And the Star Trek people would always be like, but that's not what they would do. So I think it was Star Trek, the one where they killed Kirk's son. The Klingons killed Kirk's son, right? But like humans, we're supposed to be way more evolved. So like if an Asian guy kills my son, I'm not going to be like, I hate Asian people. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to happen. I'm going to be like, it's just a guy that killed my son. Or like, yeah, Klingons killed my son, but I'm not going to hate all Klingons now, you know? But in the movie, like, he said there was something about the Klingons dying or something like that, and Kirk's line was the director wanted him to say, let them die. Captain Kirk was going to say, let them die. And then Kirk was like, or whatever the fuck, William Shatner. William Shatner was like, I don't want to say that because that's way too far. Like that's Kirk wouldn't say that. Or at least let me say like, let them die, like, and then be like, I mean, you know, no, or like do some kind of like weird gesture where he didn't mean it or whatever. And I guess like in the movie they cut it, so it was just let them die, and then they cut it. And he didn't get to have his moment of like, you know, showing that he was saying that in overreacting in anger or whatever. So anyway, this kind of reminds me of that. Sure, go ahead, Matt. Do your Matt Hardy delete thing. That'll be cool. And then they just shit on it in the background. So like it never comes off the way you want it to. But I don't know why Matt Hardy and Vince McMahon. Why either one of them let this show go. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't let, why didn't Matt Hardy say to Vince McMahon, hey, Vince, maybe most of the audience doesn't know what the fuck the delete shit is. Maybe we should retell the story. Or maybe we should tell the story. Or maybe I should be normal Matt Hardy, and then I will fall and hit my head, which is basically how he became broken originally, was by getting hurt, kind of. So why not have something where he falls off a ladder through a table, or he gets beaten a whole bunch of times and then falls, and then he flips out. And they sort of did that. Like, remember, he was losing a bunch, and then he started being like, oh, delete. But it didn't make sense. There was no promos. There was no talking. And I think if they had redone it and invested this time into it, they could have not only, with the people who saw this before would know what's going on, and they would enjoy the telling or how he's being broken again. But the people that don't know what the hell's going on could have been like, what the hell's going on? Because remember how long it took us all to get used to it? Do you remember that? Do you remember I tweeted? I hated it. At one point I tweeted, like, what the fuck is Matt Hardy doing? Like, his career's over. What the hell's he doing? What is this? Like, this is terrible. And then the next week I was kind of like, you know what? This is kind of funny. Like, actually hilarious. Like, I'm actually watching, wondering what the hell is he doing here? And then by the third or fourth week, people were mocking it in TNA, and then we were laughing our asses off at it, and then we were enjoying the shit out of it. And then all of a sudden it was like, this is the best thing I've seen in forever. So it took me a while to get it. Do you understand? Like, it took me about 3 to 4 weeks to get fully on board with what Matt Hardy was doing and to understand what he was doing. So imagine and with many of you guys it did too. Not everybody just loved it from the beginning. And by the beginning, I mean the first 3-4 weeks. People really freaked out though. In the first 2 weeks, they were really freaked out. He's done. What is he doing? He's an idiot. All kinds of shit like that. Scavenger, thank you for the 1313, Scavenger. Welcome to Anything Goes. We got a little bit longer left over here, so we'll hit me with whatever you want if you can. I'll try to take phone calls, 339-226-6610. I will certainly take the donations and the super chats and the things like that. Hit me with those if you'd like. We'll talk about whatever. Anything you guys want to talk about here, wrestling. You want to talk about Star Trek, wrestling, whatever. The world, my dildo collection. I don't have one of those. Oops. You want to talk about Drew saying this?
This smells like my vagina. This smells like my vagina.
I caught a carp today. We'll see Drew tonight on Monetize This. That'll be fun.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly. That's it. Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. A little bit of vitamin C.
My brother Joe, what up, dude? Just enjoying my day off from work after picking up overtime yesterday.
Hell yeah.
How's your week been, Joe?
My week has been pretty good. It's been a little weird, D. Welsh, with the breathing issues. That's kind of gone away now, and I kind of don't want to talk about it because every time I talk about it, it comes back, which tells me it's anxiety. I think it's full-on anxiety and being out of shape. I think it's a combination of both. Even speaking about it now makes me winded. So it's anxiety, man. I got to get something. D. Welsh, what's up, baby? What am I drinking right now? I am drinking. Let me tell you something, guys. If you buy straight up real cranberry juice, did you know real cranberry juice tastes like fucking lemonade or lemons? Not lemonade, lemons. Like, this is fucking straight up cranberry juice, like all natural, full on, no sugar, no nothing else, just cranberry juice. And, dude, I drank it. I almost fucking passed out the other day. I drank this shit out of the goddamn bottle. And I was like, yeah, let me get... What the fuck, dude? It's like flipping out my tongue and my taste buds, and it's lemon. It tastes like super lemon. And I'm like, dude, cranberry tastes nothing like cranberry. The ocean spray or whatever other cranberry juice you drink, it tasted nothing like it. And anyway, so what I do now is, but I like it. It's like super high potent. So it's a bottle like this. It's like a half a gallon of full-on real cran. So what I do is I pour about an inch right here, an inch of the real cranberry into this, right? Which is probably like 20, 30 calories or something like that. And then I fill the rest of this up with water because it's so fucking potent that's all I need to taste something. I don't like drinking straight water a lot of times. And when I need a flavor, so I just put in a little bit of that cranberry juice now. So, like, that's killing it. But also, I dumped in a pouch of that vitamin C shit. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get that vitamin C flowing through the body because this is about the time when I would get sick normally every year. Every year it's usually January, and I think I did get sick a little bit in January this year. If I remember, I think I did. So I did get sick once. It was not a bad sick, though. It was a really quick... very, very quick situation where I got sick. And, yeah, like, I don't know. But this is around the time. But especially when we start changing into the new year or whatever you want to call it. I got some CBD oil, yeah, for anxiety. Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. It definitely was that, man. Thank you, Welsh. D. Welsh dropping the $3 and Scavenger with the 1313. It's probably anxiety, man. It's probably like the anxiety from like all the shows, trying to balance things, picking up the kids, this or that, this happening, that happening, balancing this around, moving this around. You know, Justin Bailey leaving, you know, people leaving, going, talking, whatever. Everybody like fucking... people threatening me, you know what I mean? Like all the fucking weird emails, all the weird attacks, people constantly talking about me left and right. It's like, normally I don't have anxiety because I just fire back at everybody and I fire back at everything and I just flip out. But because I don't really want to do that anymore. I don't want to go around in circles forever. So since January, if you haven't noticed, I kind of just don't say anything about stuff. But it just keeps being told and keep being told about things and said. It's like, ugh. So maybe all that stuff is adding up and making me fucking have panic attacks or something. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I do well when I come unhinged and let things go, but it sucks, man. I don't know, man. I have no idea why people do it. Real people do it too. It's not even like make-believe people. It's like real people do it. Like it's weird. And it's like it's documented. It's out there. It's very strange. Why play video games? Because Jake wasn't here. So what I did was I put together the news that I thought was interesting enough to talk about, and I premiered it in a too many smarks or not enough marks video, and I premiered that earlier than Out of Nowhere would have been, and then I did Out of Nowhere. So, you know, I went live with Out of Nowhere, but we did video games instead. It's just because Jake's not here. I just didn't feel like doing it. I mean, if Jake wasn't here next week, I would put together an Out of Nowhere and do an Out of Nowhere. But I figured, let's take a week off. You know, let's throw some PUBG in. Let's do that. Let's have some fun. And, you know, now if Moon or like, if Troy and Moon had been like, oh, no, I'm busy or whatever, you know, I might have been like, all right, we'll just go with Out of Nowhere. We'll do an hour wrestling show. We'll do call-ins and things like that. But that's what I'm doing right now, kind of. So you could call about that if you wanted to. You could call about that. You could fucking whatever you want to do. But it's it was we didn't get a dinner. We didn't get a dinner for DeMarco. I'm very sad about that. I'm very sad that we did not get a dinner for DeMarco. You know, that is one of the most regretful things about last night. I'm very sad. In fact, I'm angry at myself. It's like going to the Stanley Cup and you lose Game 7. You know? It's like being the Cinderella team and then losing the last game because you did something terrible, like you scored on your own goal or something. I don't know. But it was very sad that we didn't do that. Baby shower? Who's having a baby shower, Liquid? Motions, who's having a baby shower? Bro, diapers at the baby shower. Ask for gang of diapers, wipes, and formula. What? Who's having a baby shower? Where's this baby shower? I want to go. Can I go to the baby shower? You can meet a lot of women at those baby showers, I heard. So if you're single, you should really start paying attention to your Facebook feed, all right? If you hear somebody is having a fucking baby shower, you need to get your ass out there. Go get a gift and get out there. Yeah, Jake the Snake Roberts guy is definitely Lance Archer or Brody Lee. I mean, I'm going with Lance Archer, but or maybe it's Brody Lee. Who was the guy that tweeted the other day? He tweeted the snake like it was a big tease or whatever. Oh, he was giving you advice, Derek Walsh. That's right. Okay. Yeah, man. GoldenEye, what's up, man? You ready for the cornhole? I'm ready for the cornhole, bro. I'm ready. Is there a cornhole coming? The cornhole last time was pretty friggin' funny. You had a diaper party at the bar? Yeah, we had a diaper party at the bar. It was fun. God damn, that's bizarre. You serious? Looks like Terry Funk just canceled a appearance New York City this weekend. Unable to travel from Amarillo to Texas to New York for a convention as he continues with a number of health issues. Jesus. Yeah, and you definitely don't want to be going if you're Terry Funk. You don't want to catch the goddamn coronavirus. You know? That's got to be something Terry Funk's thinking about. You know? You can, yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, bro. I mean, hey, how's it going? It's good to meet you. Hey. Then he just passes out. He dies.
Oh, so I stream Final Fantasy VII demo and all of a sudden you are streaming games. I know you're talking about me, bro. Which one of your goons is watching me at all times, bro? Everyone watch off the script, bro, not this crap, bro.
Thank you, JD. I appreciate that. It is true that you were a gaming streamer before you ever did wrestling. It didn't go so well for you, so you switched over to wrestling. I remember that. Now it's changed. I always loved wrestling, and that was my thing I always loved. But you know, that's okay. You can lie to Chris Van Fish Fillet. But we all still remember you just changed to try something new. And I still remember when you started, you didn't know who Kenny Omega was for years. I remember that. But you knew all about Call of Duty, though. I remember that. Then the Call of Duty numbers went down, and you made that video about the numbers going down and not going so well and trying to do something different. Then all of a sudden you were a wrestling guy. Because I was a wrestling guy when that happened. So I remember. But just like, Burger King, somebody's got to, you see what someone does and you do it. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'm ready for Final Fantasy VII, man. I'm ready to watch some of that shit. Not from him, but from just anybody. You know, it's nostalgic. I'm not a big Final Fantasy guy, but that's so badass that shit's back, you know? I'm glad Final Fantasy is back, especially for the Final Fantasy fans. That's gonna be nuts. Well, you can't travel anymore if you're old. You know what I mean? If you're old and you have health conditions like Terry Funk does, you know, traveling to New York probably isn't the best place to go. Probably isn't the best thing to do. You know what I mean? Callum, what's up, Callum? It's probably not a good idea. You know, you travel in... It's amazing that Terry Funk is here with us now. You know, can you imagine the conventions back? Because I used to go to the conventions and there were so many old people, you know what I mean? And so many people with health issues. Has anybody checked in on poor Bobby Heenan's wife? You know, I always wondered about her. You know, she kind of, I mean, I know she probably had family friends or whatever, but it's like, hopefully she got taken care of. You know what I mean? She was very nice. I met her with Bobby at WrestleCon. And I hope that I can find my Bobby the Brain Heenan signed photo, because I have one from WrestleCrate, but it's the one from him that I obviously really want. And she was nice, and I should have said something funny to Bobby Heenan, you know what I mean? Because I'm always being goofy. I should have been like, I should have hit on his wife. No, he wouldn't have liked that in real life. He wouldn't have liked that probably. But I should have been like, hey, Bobby, listen, you and me both know it's not going to be much longer. How is she in bed? No, oh my God, that would have been terrible. Thank God I didn't do that. No, I said something like, you know, you're one of the reasons why, probably one of the biggest reasons why, you know, I got into doing things the way I do them, and you don't even know who I am, but you're just a huge inspiration, and you're there'll never be anything like you again, and you made me laugh a million times, and thank you, and something like that. It was something, you know, goofy that he's heard a million times. But I really wish I told him, hey, the whole time you signed that, I was erect, you know? Oh, man. At least we got to see him there, man. At least we got to see him at WrestleCon. Joe, what happened to Larry Funk? Larry Funk called Monetize This, what was it, 8 months ago or something like that? When we first moved in here to this house, it was Monetize This in March or fucking sometime, guys, who remembers? Somebody tell me in the chat. It was like June. I don't know. Yeah, the Jake the Snake Roberts didn't give a shit. I was telling him all kinds. Remember at WrestleCon, I was telling him all kinds of shit. I was like, Jake, I love you, man. You should come on the show. He's like,
yeah, it's great, but I got this camp coming up in the summer. You need to tell everybody about this camp.
And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, Jake, I'll definitely do that. All right, cool.
Yeah, here, take 5 of these cards. Here, have this card.
And I was like, okay, Jake, cool, man. And then at the end of that, I was like, well, yeah, Jake, I'm just so happy for you that, you know, you're like looking great and everything you did with DDP is awesome.
Yeah, tell everybody about that.
That's all he fucking said to me was,
tell everybody about this camp.
and I'm like, I'm not fucking, what the fuck? And I'm like, well, why don't you come on my show and tell me about it?
I don't have time for that. Take 5 more of these. Tell people it's me and a bunch of other legends in the summer camp.
And I'm just like, oh my God, am I talking to a robot right now? What the fuck is this? God, I remember that. Oh. Dear America, stop voting for Joe Biden. Oh man, Joe Biden is retarded. What did he say the other day? He's like, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all people in, well, you know the thing. Fucking Biden doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's fucking dementia. Oh my God. Where's the video of that? Because it's hilarious. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all man and you know that thing. This guy's a fucking mess. I mean, back when I was in the White House, you know, President, my boss. This guy's fucking retarded. President, my boss. Dude, I can't get enough of. I almost want. Oh my God, you almost want Biden to win just to laugh at, like, just to watch him just suck for like another 4 years. I mean, where is the? Oh my God, dude, where's the clip of him saying this? Does somebody have this clip of him saying this? Where is it? Does someone not have this on? How is this not on YouTube? How is this not on YouTube right now? President, my boss, and then also whatever he said the other day. Uh, 3 days ago, maybe this is it.
Wait.
Is this it?
Kids are just as bright and just as talented. 0330 record player on at night. The phone.
Oh my God, dude! Let's just laugh at this. Let's laugh at this. The Hill TV put together a great little clip here. It should be great.
And so, wait, you're getting nervous, man. And Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys. I'm not sedentary. I don't like get up and no, let him go. Let him go. Look, the reason I'm running is because I've been around a long time and I know more than most people know. And I can get things done. That's why I'm running. And you want to check my shape on, let's do push-ups together here, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Let's take the 19 test. You ever been to a caucus? No, you haven't. You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. You said you were. Make sure make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. And so he was up on the board, wouldn't listen to me. I said, hey, Esther, you, off the board, or I'll come up and drag you off. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
Oh my God! You know the thing. Oh my God! Oh my God! We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. They are endowed by their Creator. He couldn't even get that far. Oh man, holy shit, dude! That's George Bush all over again, in my opinion. I mean, it's just that's Bush was like that, right? Remember that? President, my boss. What a dumbass! I love it. Oh man, I'm gonna lose my mind, man. You know the thing. You know the thing. He doesn't even know what the name of it is. You know the thing.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. I'm beginning to see why your wife left you. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Poor kids are just as talented and just as bright as white kids. Does that mean that all kids that aren't white are poor? And does that mean that white kids aren't poor? Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of poor white kids out there, Biden. Pretty sure Jim Carrey back in the day slept in his car as a child. You know, and his family didn't have a house for a while. Pretty sure there's starving white kids all over the place. And I'm pretty sure that there are black kids that aren't poor. What the fuck? Oh my God, it's great.
I'm beginning to see why your wife left you. And he cut off a 6-foot length of chain. He folded up. He said, you walk out with that chain. And you walk to the car and say, you may cut me, man, but I'm going to wrap this chain around your head. If you agree with me, go to Joe 30330 and help me in this fight. Thank you very much.
Go to Joe 3032 300 333 and push the button and kill people. Russia? I mean, like, I don't know. Man. Biden is a suburb kid. Jeff 94. What's up, Jeff 94? Pretty Eminem grew up in a shitty trailer park home. Pretty sure Gabriel Torres. Yeah. This guy's a mess. Joe Biden is a mess. I really, I mean, can we please get? I mean, do you remember when Trump started bullying George Bush, Jeb Bush? I feel like that's what it's going to be like with Joe Biden if he wins, if he gets promoted by the crazies. Imagine that. Trump versus Biden. That could be hilarious. No matter what side you're on, that could be hilarious. I'm assuming that if you're on the left, you really want Bernie to win. I mean, people can't really want Joe Biden to win, right? I mean, really. We choose facts over truth, Joe Biden. Joe Biden is a mess. I mean, we hold these truths to be self-input evident of men, or you know the thing. You know the thing. It doesn't matter who's president anyway, I guess, you know. Fucking elect me already. I would love to be elected so all the shit about me could come out and I could just be like, you know, like let all the stuff just come out like oh, he went under this other name, this show on YouTube, and he said these crazy things, and he says it was comedy, but it's not. It's real. He's hating. It's crazy. He's awful. You can't have this type of person in president. And it would be hilarious. Like, and then just like let the shit build up, and then finally, like, I decide to speak on it, and they're like, oh my God, he's going to speak on it. Ladies and gentlemen, he's finally going to speak on it. Joe Cronin will speak now on all the allegations of sexism, racism, and homophobia from his show and the things he's said in the past. His argument is that Arnold Schwarzenegger and other people like that who are actors say things as well, but they're in movies just like his show, and it's not really him. And so, blah, blah, blah. That's his. But now today he will address the nation to explain his actions. Go fuck yourselves. I'm still running, you cunts. That'd be my fucking goddamn. That'd be my that's how I'd speak. That would be my speech. And then I'd pull out a big fucking bottle of like fucking Jack Daniels from underneath the booth, and I'd go, and then I'd throw it over my fucking head. And then I would fucking throw up the fucking Nixon, but middle fingers instead. And guess what? I bet you I could get elected doing that. I bet you I could get elected doing that. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the point is, let's make the joke right now. It sounds like, a lot of people chose Biden's, the corporate system. A lot of people are choosing the corporate system over communism. Yeah, it's weird. 4 years from now, we won't have either Trump or Biden, so maybe old Bernie can finally win. Jaff94, imagine if Bernie wins in 2024. Imagine that. Bernie is not full of shit. You know, you can listen, Cornelius, you can hate Bernie if you like, but he's not full of shit. He's been saying the same damn thing forever. Bernie Sanders had said the same thing forever. You may think that his ideas are garbage, and you may think that he's stupid or whatever you want to say, but Bernie Sanders has said the same thing for a long time. He's not full of shit. You know what I mean? He's full of the same shit he's had for 40 years. You know? I don't think he's full of shit. He just maybe sucks, you know. Maybe it won't work. Unknown caller, hello.
Hey, Joe, I had a question.
Yeah, man, what's been going on?
Not much. What has killed more people, the coronavirus or Tara's pussy?
Oh, no. Oh. No! God damn it. Tara's pussy, that's Drew's wife. No! Oh, God, I'm sorry, Drew.
This smells like my vagina.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Yo, Joe.
Yo.
I don't know about Boston, but it was 67 degrees here yesterday. Today it's snowing. Mother Nature must be on her period right now. That fucking frigid bleeding whore.
Oh, dude, the world is fucking crazy right now. If you don't understand that, you're out of your mind. You know what I mean? Something is going on. You know? You can argue about what it is, and I've said it. We've said it here for the last 4 years. Will Tactics, thank you, Will Tactics, for the $3. Something's up, bro. Something's up. You know what I mean? I would like to. It would be fun to put a check mark down at how many things come true for Trump versus Sanders if Sanders were to become president. I don't mean that as a threat to either one of them. I mean it as a real. I'm actually curious. How many things did Trump say he was going to do? Did he do and get done, even if they were bad things that you didn't like? And how many things will Bernie get done that he says he was going to do? And yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting to check it off and see which ones did what. You know what I mean? Seriously, I'm not either way. I'm fairly in the middle. You guys know that. I'm pretty much an independent guy. I hate both the left and the right. And yeah, so I'd be interested to see which probably, I don't know, man. Trump got a lot of shit done, even if we hate some of it. Some of it I like, some of it I don't like, but everything he said he was going to get done, he's been getting a lot of it done. I don't know, man. Obama got a lot done. 971 is what's up?
Hey, Joe, you ever had a girl suck your dick from the back and make your ass cheeks clap?
The last girl who did that was your whore wife. Oh, man. Oh, my God. In fact, I think she might have had they might have been popping, brah. They might have been popping. Oh, my God. I think she might have had her ass cheeks popping, sir.
Yeah, baby.
I think she might have had her ass cheeks popping.
My back and it's liver fat. Yo, some kid had to die, but now I live. Crazy as fuck, crazy as sit. So when I sit down on the motherfucking toilet seat, the brown stuff starts to fall down, it starts to leak. And you know I'm not dead, I'm ready to shed the poop in my bunghole. Here it comes, ready to go. I got the ass cheeks popping. I got them ass cheeks popping. I got that doo-doo dropping. I'm dropping poo-poo popping, and I'm pooping and I'm popping and I'm pooping in the potty. And this is what I do when I'm drinking at the party. I grab a fucking beer and then I stare at a girl and then my asshole starts to hurl. I got the motherfucking left one rocking. I got the motherfucking right one talking. I got that rumbling, start to rumble round. So I'm heading down to that round thing, it's kinda brown. Gonna drop something in the water, it might splash back. I might feel the fucking water in my ass crack. I don't care if it hits me in the underwear, cause it will dry out. Yo, but now wait for it to come out. I got the ass cheeks popping.
Yeah, what's up, Max? I had to do it. He brought it up. Upstairs, hopefully. Check up in his room. You didn't check after you didn't see him?
Yo, Steven German, you can drop dose if you want. I can go to your mom's house and eat a cunt. Fucking Steven German look like the Monopoly dude. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? You're always rude. Steven German walking down the street, nothing leaks. You got nothing going on, you don't got what might need. I got the feature with the poopy that falls out. And Steven, you got the eyes with the unibrow connects, dude. My fucking bunghole is ready to drop. If I see someone, I just bend over and squat.
All right, Ass Cheeks Poppin', a classic from Monetize This a while back. I think it was Monetize This. By the way, Monetize This is tonight. It may be live from, I don't know where. It could be live from here. It could be live. It will be back on Corrupted Nation next week. It could be live from here tonight, though, on the Joe Cronin Show channel right here. So tonight could be Monetize This right here again. So just make sure you guys are aware of that for Monetize This tonight. And 769, hello.
Hey, Joe, I didn't get a chance to tell you on your SmackDown review when Sasha Banks returned, but I want to say she's pretty useless as a wrestler.
She is on the main roster.
She's always getting injured, and then she'll leave and come back. It's always a start and stop thing with her. You notice that?
Oh, yeah, and then one of the times she left was just on for her own mental health or whatever, so... Yeah, it's I don't know, man. Sign a 5-year contract, get paid, and...
What would you do with her if you were the booker?
If I was the booker, I would turn her into this evil piece of shit, crazy bitch who was rich and was like diamonds all over her hands, and I would look at what she did in NXT and I would turn it up a notch. That's what I would do. I don't think they've come even close to doing that with her.
Because I don't know what she's doing. She just seems just useless.
Yeah, I mean, basically, right now she's useless. And at this point, that's what I would have done with her. At this point now, I mean, the only reason why she's there is because they need to cockblock her from going to somewhere else. That's why she's still here. And she signed a deal thinking like, oh, I'm going to sign a deal, and I have no idea. It's possible that in the end we could be talking about Sasha Banks as one of the biggest missteps, like one of the worst decisions in WWE main roster, because look at what she did in NXT. Why wasn't that portrayed on the main roster? Look at what Matt Hardy did outside. Why wasn't that? Nothing has been, it can be done. None of this was even really close to done. And the other problem is they gave her a couple chances, and on her chances for main event matches, she kind of didn't perform well enough. Like the Hell in a Cell in Boston comes to mind. I mean, I know I had fun because I was there, but I remember people hated that. And I remember thinking that didn't seem right. It was almost like, how come Charlotte was in that match and she was in that match and they kind of blamed her for it or something? And Charlotte still got all these things, but Sasha never really got... But Sasha also got a lot of opportunities. But then they took the belt off her right after she won the belt. Every time she wins the belt, they take the belt off her. They never let her have the belt and be like, I'm the fucking boss. That's what she did in NXT.
The same old start and stop stuff.
Yeah, they start and stopped her. And then her physical abilities start and stopped. And then her mental abilities start and stop. Everything is start and stop with her. You're right. The WWE decision-making with her start and stops. With her and Bayley, they're going to fight. They're friends. They're going to fight. They're friends. They're going to fight. They're friends. She's injured, she's not injured, she's injured, she's back, she's injured, she's back, she has a mental breakdown, she's back, she's injured, what the fuck? You're right, she's dead. Good call. Unbelievable. Bullshit from them.
What else we got? Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Oh yes, Jerome, spread open my titanus god that BBC is too big. Oh yes, use the blood as lube. Big daddy, oh god yes, pound it like last night's angel cake. God yes 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 yes, oh reach around, my dick is ready to explode. Oh yes, come in me, I'm ready to come.
Super Chat Party.
Love your show, Joe, and just wanted to say get well wishes to Jake.
Yes, Jake DeMarco is okay. He's in the hospital, for everybody wondering who wasn't here this week. He is Green Bean 78. Thank you for the $9.99 Green Bean. Thank you so much for the donation, Green Bean. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, he is resting. He's in pain, kind of, so that sucks, because it's a lot of shit that he had done to him, so it's kind of crazy. But Green Bean 78, thank you for the $9.99. Also to Dan from Texas for the $3 before that. What the hell is going on in Texas, Dan? Jesus. Shout out to Bullfrog out there. Shout out to, we're getting SmackDown tonight.
I'm cleaning up my system there.
Yummy.
Oh.
Yummy. Yummy. Yummy.
Well, there it is.
Won't be around to watch monetize this tonight. Best wishes to Jake on a speedy recovery. How bad will Jeff Hardy be buried on his return?
Mickey K9, thank you for the $11. I appreciate that, brother. Mickey K9, thank you, dude. You know, I don't know. I don't really know if, I don't know how buried Jeff Hardy will be, but I am a little concerned that because he fucked up and because of everything else going on. Joe, did you vote for Pocahontas? No way. Oh my God, Joseph Fago music? No fucking way did I vote for her. No way. I didn't think I was gonna vote. I voted for Tulsi. Tulsi, baby. No, I don't know, man. That's a great question. We're going to find out pretty quickly. I mean, I suppose either Jeff Hardy could be the sacrificial lamb and get buried. So I suppose he could be buried. But remember, Vince likes him. So Vince McMahon likes Darby Allin. I mean, Darby Allin. Someone wrote that in the chat and I read it. Vince McMahon loves Jeff Hardy. So, I mean, or at least likes him or sees value in him. So there is a potential that we could see, that we could see Jeff Hardy still wrestle in the mid-card and do okay. But you're right. Maybe he'll get buried. Maybe he'll take the place of Matt coming out and fucking having matches and getting beaten, things like that. And he was kind of doing that anyway before. So there you go. That could be something that happens. Shayna Baszler, Vince, I guess, doesn't get her already and is, that's a real thing that's going on, the real rumor that's happening. You know what I mean? I don't know. I wish it wasn't, but it is a real thing that's going on right now. And that's, I mean, it could just be a small thing of Vince saying like, oh man, it doesn't quite feel, this doesn't feel very good, or like, I don't really get her. She doesn't seem, he's got something negative about her. Because that's a rumor that's really flowing in the real circles. You know what I mean? So he could just be a little thing. He could still love Baszler. The match is still on. Everything's still good. But he could have made a little comment. And people could have heard it. He could have made a comment. He could have whatever. There could be a feeling. For some reason, these are coming out. And I sort of trust it because it's come from all the reliable places. Not just one or two. All the places. So something happened negatively about her, whether it was a segment, he didn't like it. He didn't like a match. He didn't like something. Something he didn't like. That's true. It's got to be. But doesn't mean he really hates her or it's really off or there's a problem now or anything like that. It just means that, something negative happened. How big that negative is, I don't know. What is this? Joe Biden's recordings? What the hell is this? I don't know what that is. I'll have to check it out afterwards. I'll play it on Monetize This tonight if it's funny. I'll tell you that. Sounds like it might be.
Super Chat Party.
Oh, shit. Green Bean. What's up, Green Bean?
WWE writers still suck.
He did all that just to say the writers suck. I love it. Green Bean 78. Thank you, man. Yeah, they still suck, and that's one of the. It's the writer. It's some of the writers don't suck though. Some of the writers are great, but like Vince won't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like think about it. Even if somebody has a great idea, like Matt Hardy or somebody like that has a really good idea or has a way to do something, Vince doesn't like it. He won't do it. He still won't do it. So Green Bean, thank you for the $14.99, man, very much. That's a big super chat. Thank you, brother, especially in the middle of the day like this. Thank you so much, dude. WWE writers do suck, though. Most of them do, and, with the Writer's Paradise song that I made, I took a lot of shots at a lot of things in that Writer's Paradise song, and I think that song is one of the most valid parody things that I've done because there's so much to talk about when it comes to that and what's going on. There was a lot to go. We got a few more minutes left here. Let's bring it. Bring the phone calls. Bring the donos if you want to. You don't have to. Try to write it in the chat. I'll try to read it for you. If you obviously don't have money, I'll try to read your chat for free for you here. But Freddie Prinze Jr., Antoine Pleasant, what's up, man? Thanks for becoming a sub. OMT says, I remember some channels saying YouTube only sends 3 live notifications per 24 hours. That's true, OMT. I think that is true. So I am worried about Monetize This tonight and that happening. Biden is caught on tape saying N-word and putting down women on recordings. Jesus, Trailbound, really? Well, we'll listen to it. If it's really bad, then we'll laugh about it. If it's, I mean, I've said all these things, but they were in jokes in public, not privately. Hey, Joe, do you and Leah enjoy Mexican food? La margaritas and burritos. I love Mexican food. I love Mexican food. Leah does not. I do. She does not. She enjoys the like Doritos or like not Doritos. What the fuck? Doritos. What am I, Joe Biden? She enjoys nachos, but that's about it. If we go out to a Mexican place, like, would you like the nachos? Yeah, she'll have the nachos. I'll have like quesadillas and like fucking crazy. I'll have like different type of beans and shit like that, but she won't eat that. It's yeah, she just won't eat the same stuff as me. It's too bad because I love it, but there's a place up the road that does a lot of Mexican style food, and then they have all kinds of regular other stuff. So we went there the other day, and that was pretty much a hit. So it looks like we'll be doing that. 559, hello.
Hey, what's up, man? From California. Hey, I just joined the freaking podcast right now. So do you think Vince is just soured on Baszler because of her look? Like I know you guys discussed this already, but is he just done? Like what?
No, I think it's one of those things where like whatever the segment was on Raw or whatever, I feel like he did
with
something
Kyrie?
like, no, I just feel like with Kyrie saying, I think he just said something like, and I don't know what he said, but it sounds like to me that it's one of those things where Vince was like, it just doesn't feel big enough. It doesn't feel like WrestleMania, damn it. Like we need to like blah, blah. So that to me, it doesn't mean that he's done with her. It just means that like you may see her do something next week that's like crazier. Like he's probably going to try again now. If he thinks that this doesn't feel big enough, he'll probably do something again, next week, I would think. So that to me,
we're in the chamber too, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. The chamber is Sunday, right?
Yeah, I completely forgot.
I forgot too.
Because of JD's podcast just came on. I was like, oh shit, there's the chamber match. Yeah, man. Well, all right, yeah, dude. I appreciate you taking the call, man.
Yeah, man, no problem. You ever mention him again, though, I'll kill you. No, I'm just kidding. No, thank you for the call, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, I don't I forgot the podcast was this. I mean, I forgot the chamber was this week because. You know what it is? Revolution, AEW having a pay-per-view threw me off because then they have a pay-per-view and now WWE, and WWE just had one kind of a couple weeks back, so it's like it just feels like there's all these pay-per-views going on. Green Bean, thank you for the $14.99 prior, and thank you for the call, dude. Good call from California. Good luck out there with the coronavirus and all the people in San Francisco butt-pumping and living on the streets.
Super chat. Super chat. Sup, bro, let's get drunk AF on Mount tonight. Go Kings.
Johnny, what up, John D? I hope things get better for your boys over there. Things got to get better for your boys. Speaking of your boys, yeah, baby. Your boys are coming. Hold on a minute. Let me send a text message to somebody. I got to send a text. There we go. I sent the text. I had, you know me. I can't do more than two things at once when it comes to reading comprehension. So I got to do it that way, man. What's up, StarsScream? StarsScream, Too Sweet. What's up, Too Sweet? Thank you for being a member, Too Sweet. And by the way, guys, thank you to everybody who re-upped their Patreons. I can't say it enough. Me and Leah's podcast is up. If you did not hear me and Leah's podcast, it's up. Till Death Do Us podcast, episode 15, me and my wife's podcast. We only got in one little fight, but it was a fun time. Also, last night, of course, was the gaming stream with Troy and DMOON. I had a blast. We didn't get that chicken dinner. Unfortunately, that sucked, but, it was pretty funny anyway. And also, Throwdown was on my other channel on Evil Spectrum 3 the other day, so hopefully you saw Throwdown. Note to Self, episode 10 is up. I know that it's been 3 years, but I've got 10 episodes in 3 years. Not bad. But I'll be doing more episodes again because I'm merging all the shows into one. Note to Self, episode 10, Ramblings and Shit Talk, 30 minutes long. Go check that out. That's on Patreon as well. There's just a bunch of shit on Patreon. Me and Jesse's After Dark will be up. Me and Tommy NC's Honestly podcast will be coming again. So another Honestly with me and Tommy NC is coming. Me and Lee have had way worse fights than that. It was more like a little heckle at the end. It really wasn't much anything. That's why I think, man, I swear to God that helps your relationship. I swear to God. Me and Leah, I love her so much, and then once in a while we bicker, and it's like, that's funny. And, dude, I'm like a moron. Dude, episode 10 of Till Death Do Us podcast, if you didn't hear that with me and Leah, the first 15 minutes to me is fucking hilarious. I might even play it for you in a few minutes because it's funny, although I got to get out of here, actually. But what's up? Nice thumbnail. You like the thumbnail? It's funny. Shayna probably is too real for Vince. I mean, I don't get it. If he gets Brock and he gets... I'm worried that he sees her as worse than Lashley. Does he see Shayna Baszler as worse than Lashley? Because Shayna Baszler clearly is a machine, who can just break people's legs, and she's an MMA psycho. If he tries to make Shayna Baszler into like a Bobby Lashley, it's like, what are you doing? Why does he know what to do? He knew what to do with Ronda Rousey. He knew what to do with Brock Lesnar. Why does Vince not know what to do with Bobby Lashley? And what if he doesn't know what to do with Shayna Baszler? Is it because they're tan and they're not white? Is that what's going on? I don't get it. With Brock Lesnar, he gets all these things he can do with Lesnar as a beast. And with, Ronda Rousey, I guess they got what they could do with her. She's just says whatever she wants. She flips out. She's a badass. She destroys people. All kinds of shit. You're right, but I don't know. He seems to pick and choose. Yeah, see, that's the thing is he seems to weirdly pick and choose, does Vince, and I don't know what that's going to mean. There are too many MMA people. I agree, Elijah. That's the other thing too is enough with the MMA and the breaking. But Shayna was pulling it off in NXT. I didn't like her at first either. I said this. I'm like, not another one of these fucking MMA fucking things. I don't care about this. But you know what, dude? She pulled it off to me. She got me. I believed in it. I enjoyed it. So, I don't know, man. But that's all I got the time I got for you guys. I'll be live tonight for Monetize This around 11 p.m. Eastern Time, U.S., probably just after 11, playing for 11:15 or 11:20. I'm always usually 10 minutes late, something like that. So probably by 11:20 we'll be live tonight, but especially with SmackDown being tonight, I'll probably do a mini SmackDown review as well. It's going to be annoying to do everything and smash it all together, but we'll be live tonight. Steve Callahan, thank you. Antoine Pleasant. Everybody who hit that join button down below, you can still join, get all those icons and all that bullshit. And, of course, the people that have jumped on Patreon or been supporting on Patreon, thank you guys. We'll be giving shout-outs on Monetize This tonight for that. And hopefully we'll have a good time tonight on Monetize This. And if you guys haven't checked your Patreon, make sure you re-up. If you can, get back on Patreon. We're back to 365 patrons, so that's good. Hopefully we can get back to the 390 or so, and we'll try to do that. So much content coming to Patreon this week, so make sure you jump over there. John D., thank you for the donation, man, and everybody else who donated tonight during this stream and last night, thank you for that. I'll see you guys later, and it's time to colostomy bag. I'm out. I'm going to go raid JB's ass. Look at Shayna Baszler. Look at her right there. She looks like an evil fucking puppy dog right there. But yeah, I don't think a lot of this, a lot's going to come out of this story. I really think this is just something that Vince does a lot of times about a lot of different matches or people that you just don't hear about it all the time. And whatever. He's mad and then he's okay again, and he's mad and he's okay again. I think this is a temporarily mad thing. I don't think this is a permanently done thing. So I think the story is interesting that he's not happy with stuff, but it doesn't mean that he's going to trash it. He's not happy with a lot of things a lot of times, but he doesn't trash it right away. Sometimes he gets angry and completely trashes it, no doubt. But I don't think that that's what we're looking at right now, to be honest. I think we'll be okay. Hopefully. Anyway, hit me up on Twitter, guys. Follow me on Twitter at CorruptedPod. CorruptedPod on Twitter. At CorruptedPod on Twitter. And follow me and Jake. I'll give you his updates on how his health is doing and everything else. And plus SmackDown tonight. And then monetize this tonight. A lot of stuff going down tonight. Goodbye. Good luck. Good riddance. President, my boss.
You can use it!